Hello beautiful people and welcome to our new video. Today we will inquire what is shyness, how to stop being shy right here, right now, and never again be shy in your whole life. Never again should you feel anxiety and lack of confidence in any given situation. Welcome back beautiful people. So before we start this inquiry, it is very important that we all have an open mind. And what is open mind, you will say? The open mind is mind that is not ready to agree and not saying it's not possible. That is the mind that have a quality of saying, let us find out, let us observe together, find the fact and see is this true. So with this kind of mind we are ready to inquire. So what is the shyness? You have all experienced this feeling, and this feeling is you feel not enough confidence, whether it is to approach a woman or a man, or to do something in a situation, or to raise your voice, or to speak openly in a certain situation. You will feel something that will shrink you, that will small you, and you will hear also the voice in your head saying you are not good enough, you cannot do this, she or he is better than you, and so on and so on and so on. So why is this happening, and how to stop this shyness once and for all? To find out, we have to go back deep, back into your childhood. From the moment that you were born and raised, there was always some conditioning put upon you from the world and the parents. As a small child, you will often hear from your parents, he's a shy, and that always deepens the shyness, not help the child that is shy or is scary a little bit by its nature. Also, you have stored memory from your ancestors, and the brain that is old millions of years and itself has conditioning. So how can one that has this tremendous conditioning ever be free? To realize that, you have to observe yourself inside. What is happening in the moment that you feel shyness? So when you feel shy, let's take for example, you want to approach a beautiful girl or beautiful man. What is happening? You are watching this beautiful person by your opinion, and then what you're doing is comparing yourself to the other person. You notice how the person is beautiful, and you automatically say to yourself, no, I'm not beautiful as she is or he is, I'm not good enough. This comparison is making you shy. So after you have compared yourself to someone or something, you will always search bad inside about you and something good about other person, and therefore you will become shy. The other side, it's the confidence. Confidence is also comes from the comparison and also from the experience about certain things. Confidence, we are talking about a person, is gaining confidence when it compares itself to someone else and see that it is better than the other person. And all of a sudden you feel tremendous confidence, feeling good about something because you are better than him or her, and you can easily approach her or him and you can solve this situation, no problem. But what we lack to see is that comparison is source of all suffering. And how is that? This comparison divides you. So it is kind of self-violence. By comparing, you are making and creating violence inside yourself and outside yourself. So most of our world is violent because there is comparison inside. I'm not talking about comparison between small and a big object or something that is needed for a physical life. Let's say you have an old car, a new car, the old one needs more maintenance, the new one doesn't need so much. So that's the normal comparison. But we are talking deep, inwardly comparison between you and yourself and other persons and other human beings around you. Also, it is very important to mention the confidence. What is confidence? Confidence is feeling good and adequate in some situation and between some person, and this confidence comes from experience. So if you have done something hundreds times, you will feel confident doing it again because you have already done it and you know you can do it. So to have a confidence, you have to have experience about something. But what we are trying to see here, that in normal life, you don't need the confidence to live as a person, to be happily fulfilled and not be shy. And how can you do that? For start, you have to learn to observe. Observe without division. Observe without comparison. When you are observing what is happening inside you and outside you, just being aware of what is happening is changing you and your brain completely. So this observation allows you to have the confidence always be present inside of yourself. And it is very important to realize that there is no time psychologically. There is no time. Time doesn't exist. It is always now. There is no tomorrow and there is no yesterday. It's always now. But outside of us, there is a time going from point A to point B. And this time comes also inwardly. And this creates division. And the person that doesn't have enough experience and has a psychological time and also comparison will always feel shy, or if it is the other way around, it has a lot of good situation that he solved, he will feel confident. But you can really start developing the skill of observation right now, right here, and completely be present. So once you are observing, free from your own conclusions, free from your own knowledge that is always limited, and most importantly, free from the past and comparison, you are naturally open and you do not compare yourself to other persons. Therefore, you do not feel shyness. If for some reason there are leftovers inside of you of this past, of these feelings and memories that say you are not good enough, stay with them. As soon as they arise, observe them completely. And why do they vanish when you observe completely? Have you ever wondered that? Because when you give attention, you give care. And when you are caring, you are compassionate. And where there is compassion and love, how can be a shyness? How can be there division? How can there be aggression? So when you give your total attention, you give your total compassion, you give your total careness, and this careness and love melts everything away. Do not trust me on the word, as always. Try it for yourself. Do it. Observe yourself. Develop the skill. Go to the situation where you would feel shy and try this. Observe for yourself and melt away everything that prevents you to live a life as a full human being. Thank you for watching and inquiring with me. And until next video, infinite love to all you beautiful people.